Hey guys, welcome back to Ignite Fitness. Hope you're all feeling amazing and ready to tackle today's workout. Today's workout is all about mobility. You guys know that I love to do these mobility training videos. It helps with all of our performance and an overall better life. Our muscles feel good, our joints are more relaxed, we're more capable, we have stronger fascia. I've said it all before. Let's jump straight into it, guys, okay? We're gonna start with inchworms. So we're just gonna roll the chin down, roll down the body. Let's walk it on out to a high plank. Walk those hands back in and roll it on up. We're gonna do 3 more just to warm up those hamstrings. Roll it down and walk it out. Coming on back through. Coming so that your legs are nice and straight. So you're getting that stretch through the hamstring as you come back through center. Roll it down and walk it out. Walk it back in. Last one here. Roll it down. And all the way back to the top. Beautiful, guys. Roll it up. And shake that body out. All right, we're going to come into some gorilla sits. So it's going to look like this. We're going to drop down and almost do a yogi squat right from the get-go. So depending on where your mobility is right now, you might be up here, you might be here, you might be all the way down in yogi squat. And you should be able to get a little deeper into this as we progress. But I want you to try and grab onto your ankles. Maybe you're holding a little higher. We're just going to flip the hips up. So we're coming into a bit of a forward fold. Drop the hips, find that yogi squat. Or gorilla sit. Forward, bring it all the way back down. Just find a nice little flow here. Use your breath and go at the pace at which you breathe. So it might be faster than me, it might be slower than me. That's okay. Building that hip mobility, warming up those hips. So this is great, a great movement to do before a leg day if you're prepping for squat. So good for those hips. And this is also working your ankle mobility as well, right? Because we're trying to keep those ankles nice and soft as we switch through this movement. Beautiful. Go through it a few more times. Try to get the chest up high and open as you drop into that sit. Last time, all the way up. And all the way down. Beautiful. All right, sinking back onto your bum. We're gonna flip over onto our feet. So we're gonna sit kind of on one of our heels here. We're gonna shift our hips forward, pressing into that front leg, allowing the knee to track out over the toes. Shifting back to a seat, pressing those hips forward. So all on one side, press back, push it forward, really working those adductor muscles here, the inner thighs. Pressing those hips out and open. Really good dynamic movement. A few more like this on this side. Doing great, guys. I know for myself, I have done a leg day, a really intense leg day 2 days ago, and I'm really feeling that tightness from that. So this is great for recovery as well. Using the dynamic movement, we don't always have to focus so much on static stretches, guys. This dynamic movement is really, really beneficial to your body. All right, so same thing on the other side. Find that sit on your heel to begin with, and then begin to shift your hips forward and back. And you'll find like a really natural flow in this position. Up and forward, back down. Use your breath. How good does that feel though, right? To flow through these movements. And they're very natural movement patterns for our body. Beautiful. 2 more. And sit it back down. Coming into a lizard press. So we're going to come in through a bit of a rocket launcher. So we're going to press back into our toes, bum towards the heels, and we're going to shift forward, coming through lizard. So that back leg's going to drop. And we're going to press back into that rocket position. Press forward, release the leg for lizard. My hair's crazy today. All right, guys, join me now whenever you're ready. Stepping forward, release the toes. Find that length, push back, step it forward. Feels so good. So at your own pace, listen to your body and what it needs. Where does it feel good? Maybe you could sink a little further. Maybe you want to come all the way down onto your elbows if you have a lot of hip mobility. And I could even say if you have a lot of hip mobility right now, because our bodies change, right? We're at different stages depending on what kind of activities we've partaken in during the week. If you've done a lot of weight training, maybe your hips are quite tight right now. Doesn't mean they're always going to be like that, or doesn't mean like they've always been like that. One more. Press it back, step it forward. Beautiful. And shift back. All right, guys, quick sip of water. You are doing wonderful. Your hips are going to thank you, trust me. All right. We're gonna take our legs here. I wanna work on some internal rotation. So we're gonna come into like a 90-90, like we're gonna do a shin box. But from here, we're gonna keep this leg, this front leg, steady and non-moving. The other leg, we're gonna work that external rotation and then slowly bring it back in. So just taking your time with this one, working that external and internal rotation of that hip. And by moving slow, we're engaging those adductor muscles on the way down. Beautiful, guys. From here, we're actually going to stay in this 90-90 position, and let's just come up to that hip extension and lower it down. Push it up, extend those hips, squeeze those glutes, push the hips forward, bring it down. Breathing in through it. Two more. Squeeze and release, and squeeze up and release it down. Beautiful, guys. Flipping the legs over to the other side, keeping that front leg static. Plant that foot, and we're slowly going to work that external, bringing things back internally. Breathing. Almost there, guys. Beautiful. Love it. All right, place it down. Let's shift those hips up and forward, coming into our hip extension and down. Really, any of these movements that we've done today, guys, can be taken to the gym with you to be used as a dynamic warm-up before you do any lower body work. Push it up, push it up. Squeeze, get that full range of mobility as far as you can take it. Give me two more. One and two. Beautiful, guys. Shifting on back over. We're gonna go back into our rocket launcher pose, right? So sinking the bum toward the heels. We're gonna press up into a down dog. Drop it back through rocket launcher. So really you're just working that posterior chain. Drop it, rocket launch. Press it up and back. is also going to work that knee joint as well. So we're bulletproofing the knees when we do any kind of loaded, body weight loaded exercises that are going to work the fascia around the knee joint. Give me 2 more like this. Beautiful. Drop to those knees. Sink it back for child's pose. And last move of this exercise, we're just going to thread the needle just to open up the back, open up the shoulder, taking the arm through, press it up. Beautiful. And 1 more each side, guys. Beautiful. Come up to seated. Well done, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like these videos, please let me know. Okay, guys, because gone are the days where we just exercise to beat up our body. Now we exercise for functionality, for aesthetics always, but you know, to make sure that our bodies feel good. Keep them out of that stress response, that fight or flight response. We really want to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. So by doing mobility training, by doing yoga in combination with lifting programs or other fitness styles, that's really giving you that holistic wellness. So please, yes, give me lots of feedback. I love to hear what you guys have to think. But otherwise, have a beautiful day, guys. Take this with you to the gym. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the mat again tomorrow. Bye, guys.